Hey guys, remember this guy that I got from FanX? I've got a couple of hours today and we're gonna make him. I'm now very comfy cozy on my couch. I got a puppy dog sleeping at my feet. I got a cute little blanket. It's gonna keep me warm. And I got some chai. Let's open this up and read the instructions. I'm sure we've got it. It's not that bad. It says to start by cutting out all the pattern pieces, and there's this little pattern sheet right here. So I'm gonna cut all of this out of the paper and then put it on the felt, and we'll go from there. First thing that I'm noticing about this pattern is that it says like head, copper, whatever, but it doesn't say it on the actual pattern pieces. So as I'm cutting them out, I'm gonna need to relabel them so that I can keep track of what is what. Okay, now that all the paper patterns are cut out, we gotta cut it out of the fabric. This is made of like a wool felt, which is super cute. There's a couple different colors. So there's one that's like this color, which is I think called chocolate, copper, this is yellow, tan. Now I actually have a workstation. Woo. So let's get to work. Okay, I think the hardest one to do is going to be chocolate. So let's start with that one. We're gonna start with this little piece. It is for the feet, and I need to cut out 12 of them, so. Okay, all of the feet are cut out, all 12 pieces. Let's do the tiny little hands. I hate cutting out pattern pieces. It is the worst part of any project, but I did it. I am supposed to start with the ear knob, which is like that piece right there. I will say, reading through the instructions, it seems pretty detailed. So, excuse me. I've not yet started actually sewing, but as of right now, I can recommend Ginny penny. I just realized I dumped this, and I thought there was a needle in here. Could have sworn. It says it includes a needle. Did I just drop a needle somewhere in this vicinity? I might have. Uh-oh. Well, when I inevitably step on it, that'll be festive. That's how my day's going. How's your day going? I know for a fact that there was a needle in there, which is concerning. The needle has vanished into the ether. But I do have a couple of my own, so I'm gonna use one of that. At the beginning, it says for a tip to split. This is pretty thick embroidery floss, so it recommends to split the 6 strands into just 2 strands. So I'm gonna cut a length. I don't know. We'll do like an arm's length. And then we'll peel off 2 strands. I failed at doing 2 strands. I instead did 3 on accident. So we're just gonna do 3 strands for this first one. Alrighty. So the way that this works, since we're starting with the little earpieces, is we have this little circle that's gonna be like the top of it, and this band. And we are gonna kind of just sew the edges together like that to make that kind of 3D. What I love is that they were like, there'll be extra on this strip, and there is not. Probably because I cut my circle weird, but. And then I'm just gonna whip stitch down the line to make it a full cylinder. Ta-da! The first of the tiny little things are made. It's so cute. Okay, so we've got 2 of the little guys now. So first off, we gotta put some stuffing inside the little ear guys. And then the way that they line up is, this is the side headpiece. So like, the head is a cube, the side pieces. And we get to choose placement for the little ear guys and then sew that on. They're so cute. I'm actually already in love. It's said to like, the only stitch I'm really gonna need for this, well, there's 2 stitches, is the running stitch and whip stitch. So I'm kind of just whipping everything, and I'm hoping that that's correct. Thank you, Rosie, for licking my foot. So I have an update for you, and that is that I found the needle on the back of their business card, taped to it so that, you know, nobody gets injured. And I can appreciate the fact that they've had enough thought to be able to do that, but I did not have enough thought to find it. That one's on me. We got the 2 cute little ears on. This is the face, and we're gonna stitch on the top, bottom, and sides to that. Make sense? Before we do that though, I think what would be easiest is to sew on the little eyes, because we have a button and a little gear as the eyes, and kind of get the face detailing done before we start stitching it to other things. Okay guys, so next up we're gonna sew the head together. So we're gonna kind of just stitch these pieces on like that, just whipping right there. And then we will do the same thing to the body. Next up, we're gonna make the little feet and the little hands. So they're little squares. So I've lost my camera person for a second. So I'm just gonna kind of talk you through it and then get through it. I have 12 of the feet size squares and then 12 of the like the little hand ones that are just slightly smaller. And I am just going to whip stitch around, making it into a 3-dimensional cube. And then we will stuff it and then close it up. We got this little body piece. We got the head. We are going to attach them together by just sewing this bottom head piece and the top body piece together. It's 9:30 at night right now. And I am making the most adorable little steampunk robot while my roommates are going out to a party. And that's on being an introvert. But I don't know, I'm good here. I'm happy. I did a lot of socializing this week, and I'm socializing tomorrow. So, yeah. You guys want to see how ugly this looks? Look at that. Beautiful handiwork. What we are going to do next is sew on the arms and legs, and then we are going to stuff the body. So I got these little strips, and each one is going to be an arm and a leg. So we're going to whip stitch it right onto the side piece right here, and then run a gathering stitch through the rest of the arm, so that way it kind of scrunches up like that, and then we'll attach the hand down there. And hopefully that makes enough sense. First off, she's dead asleep. Here is where we're at. Looking like a little cutie patootie. So all we have left is to sew up the head and the body and stuff them, as well as make the little hat, which is what I think I'm gonna do next, because that way I can just get it over with. For the hat, it's very similar to the little earpieces. We just got the little circle and the band, and we are gonna stitch it around, and that'll be the top. And then we have a bigger circle to be the bottom, like brim part of the hat. And then we got this little yellow band on there. I feel like we're getting close. Like we're nearing the end. This has been so much fun to do. To just spend a couple of hours making a tiny little robot. Not worrying at all about it being perfect or that my stitches are neat. Because it's just something that's cute and it's gonna sit in my house and look pretty. I've just been having a lot of fun without having the pressure of being perfect for this one. Anyways, I'm gonna get this hat done, and then we will compile the last bits of him. He needs a name. What do you think his name should be? Comment down below and we'll make a vote so you guys can choose what his name is. Okay, we now have the cutest tiny little baby hat. He's still opened up in the back in a couple of places, so I'm just gonna close up all of those rounds except like this bottom one, and then I'll stuff it, and then I'll sew that up, and then I'll do the same with the head. I think it wants me to sew on the hat before stuffing the head, so I'll close up the edges, sew on the hat, then stuff it. Hey guys, it is the next morning because I finished pretty late at night and I figured I'd show you guys it in the morning, but are you ready to see the cutest dang little robot you've ever seen in your entire life? Here it is in all its adorable glory. It literally, it's just the tiniest little guy. And I love it. It's gonna sit on my bookshelf and just be adorable. And I had so much fun making this actually. Like it was really fun to just have like a cute little project. And I highly recommend this pattern. It was super simple to make, and yeah. Look how adorable this thing is. This is so cute.
I will link their website and Instagram down below so that you guys can make it yourself if you want. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for all of the support that you guys have been giving me. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next week with another video. Bye!